Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling featuring the WrestleMania soundboard. As always, you can find us on most platforms streaming your favorite podcast episodes, including Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. Spotify and Apple Podcasts listeners, please leave us a review of the 5-star kind. Subscribe to us on YouTube at YK Wrestling. Links to all the platforms and merchandise available at ykwrestling.com. Welcome to the Nuckify Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TC Light, aka TCF Baby. Please say the baby. Joined by King Greek, House of Havoc, first of his name. Yeah. Here, man. Gotta get that intro. I switched the intro up a little bit, so now my muscle memory is just not letting me be cool. It's not letting me prosper. So I gotta get that worked out. You know, I've been calling it iTunes for months, and then I realized it's called Apple Podcasts. And it's been that way for a minute.
Yeah, they switched it up. It's cool though.
Yeah,
cool though. They know what we meant.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to stay up to date. You know, I'm real OCD about shit like that.
Facts.
That's why I was getting so mad for so long. I was like, man, what is Mia Yim's real name on the roster right now? So I know what to call her.
Mi Chin.
Now it's been confirmed that it's officially Mi Chin. So I'll call her Mi Chin now.
Yeah.
That's how OCD I am. I got to call people by their name. That's how we doing. Welcome, guys. It's WrestleMania week. We finally made it, man.
Yeah, man.
Finally. I've been trying to...
That flew.
Not for me. I think because I'm anticipating it so much. Because it's about to be hard. So, and it's kind of how it is every year. If I'm really anticipating Mania, I can't wait. Like, Kofi Mania, we knew what was going to happen. It was just a matter of getting there. So, but now we here officially, finally. Not officially. We still got another week left, but it's still WrestleMania week. So shout out to all y'all that are going to WrestleMania, and hopefully I will be going with y'all next year in my own backyard. I'm not traveling nowhere.
If they make the right decisions.
Yeah, if they make the right decision, which got some news this week that leads me to believe they might be on the right path. They're doing a little something different that they ain't did before. So I can't wait. First off, let's give a shout out to Easter Sunday, man. Shout out to Jesus first and foremost.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You gotta have a shout out to Jesus, of course. And on that third day, he rose. Judas and them niggas was like, hold on. You gotta go one-on-one with who? Jesus Christ. Player. Shout out to Jesus. Holla. Shout out to Jesus, man. And shout out to, it's been anniversaries for some music legends that didn't get to become legendary. Nipsey and Selena. We know they both passed away on the same day. Selena was 29 years ago? Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Nip was only 5 years ago, man. But I was like, I remember when Nip happened and everything is damn near the same as it was 5 years ago. That shit happened on a Sunday. I remember Duke was playing in the tournament. I couldn't even find it in my heart to slander Duke. It was just sad. So shout out to Nip and Selena. Bum, 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 bum. And shout out to your boy, man. I've been locked gang for 10 years officially today.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, man. Booker T, we're coming for you, nigga. I didn't forget, man.
Hey,
Booker T challenged
nah,
me, so I got to keep. So Booker T cut his shit off. It's like
he ain't gonna do that.
I know he probably won't, and so until he do, I won't, cause I took that personally.
Let's say we gotta stand on business about this.
Yeah, I took that personally. So I don't know
For
about that.
sure.
We competing right now. It's like Russo and Cornette.
Like
So I hope my stuff stick around long for
next time you see me,
yeah.
we gonna start measuring these jokes.
Big facts. Hey man, let's talk about happy birthdays, man. Charlie Haas, shout out to your boy Charlie Haas from the world's greatest tag team. Do he still wrestle?
I think like I don't know if he still do, but I know it was
Every
like
now and again he gets
recently, a
some
couple
matches.
years ago, he was doing something.
He had a match last summer. That was the only match he wrestled last year. It was a fatal 4-way. And
Okay.
yeah, he hasn't been wrestling consistently. He did a little bit up at Battleground with Alpha
Oh,
Junior,
word?
team with Alpha Junior in 2022.
Oh,
Yeah. So shout out to Charlie Haas, man.
all right.
Only reason I asked was he still wrestling because I want to see him and Sheldon get back together like one time for the one
Oh,
time.
hell yeah. One time for the one time.
Hey,
Because they
TNA,
was
y'all can
cold.
do Slammiversary, something like that. I'll
They was
pop for
cold
that.
together.
Hey,
Facts.
Santino up there at TNA now, so I know
Make that
Santino
call.
worked with both of them at some point.
Yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to Charlie Haas.
What you
Happy
gotta
birthday to
do?
him. Happy birthday to SoCal Val. Mr. Perfect would have turned 64 this year. Umaga, happy birthday to the Samoan Bulldozer, would have turned 51.
Mm.
Man, see, we miss it. We gonna miss Umaga next week. The bloodline rules.
Oh, facts. He
That
would have
would
tore
have,
that shit up.
man, listen. Would have hit a spike on a nigga, hit a Samoan splash on somebody just like Solo.
Everything, every table around would have been destroyed. The barricades would have been knocked in. Monk was a wild dude.
Mustafa Ali, happy birthday to him. TNA X Division champion. Muscle memory, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
Call it right. Savon Grenier, happy birthday to him. Mikey from Spirit Squad had a birthday, man. Y'all remember the Spirit Squad?
Oh, hell yeah. Them motherfuckers got on my nerves.
Listen, all day. Michael Hayes out here dooting another year around the sun. Happy birthday to him. Erwin R. Shyster, the Hall of Famer in 2024. Mike Rotunda, happy birthday to him. Special Delivery Jones would have turned 79. Referee Tim White would have turned 70. And happy birthday to Zach Gowen and Trent Beretta. And this week in wrestling history, going to speed through these real quick. 1985, the reason we here today, WrestleMania, the very first WrestleMania took place at Madison Square Garden, New York City. And yeah, man, legendary.
That's it.
Legendary.
Set the tone.
Yeah, you really got to say much about that. Like they had the celebs out back then, and they still bringing the celebs out. It's never ending. So shout out to Redacted for that vision. The reason we here right now. 2001, the name on the contract, Red McMahon, WWE bought WCW and ECW, ending the Monday Night Wars officially. Of course, we had the last episode of Nitro took place this week as well. 2003, WrestleMania 19, that took place in Seattle at Safeco Field where the Mariners play. What's your favorite match from WrestleMania 19?
Ooh, damn.
There's a lot to choose from.
It really is, man. I'm probably between Rock Austin 3 because I like that one better than 17. And honestly, I really, and y'all never hear me say this about nothing else, but I really like that Terry and Redacted match. Like that was cold. That was cold, man.
Yeah, that whole show is fire. Like that, you didn't even say Jericho and Shawn.
Honestly, that was probably the best match on the card. But I mean, like, it was a lot. It was a lot going on that night.
Yeah, it was going crazy. That was like one of the first manias where they started going to like stadiums. It's been the last mania in a baseball stadium for sure,
Yeah.
but they went there to kind of test the waters, and then they went to Detroit, and they said, "Yeah, we doing football stadiums from here on out."
Oh yeah, it was a wrap after that.
Shout out to them. Where we at, man? 2010, Shawn Michaels retired, had his last match versus the Undertaker in Phoenix, Arizona, and then 2015 from where the Levi Stadium where the 49ers play, the
Yeah.
heist of the century. Seth
Mm-hmm.
Freaking cashed in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania, became the first and only so far to cash in at WrestleMania. So we're gonna see if there's anybody else. We might talk about that later on here.
Just might.
Yeah, man. Where we out in the royal address of rumors?
All right. So first off, Kevin Nash was talking on his show recently how his neck is a little bit bad. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Trying to move around. He has some little spasms and stuff like that. He been doing some stem cell and everything like that, working on it. But he's really considering getting his neck fused because he saw Braun Strowman got that done. So he's still been waiting for him to come back. But uh, he'd rather do like a disc replacement. He wanted to be as minimal as possible. But it's something he's really thinking strongly about because he was wrestling in that era, so eventually all this was gonna catch up to him. Plus all that time at TNA where he did not need to be wrestling at all.
And you know what's crazy? Kev ain't even take bumps like that. Like he's real notorious for not taking crazy bumps, and
Yeah,
he need all this surgery. So
right.
imagine the niggas that's taking mad bumps, how they gonna be in about 20 years.
Man.
Like if Kenny Omega can walk in the next 15 years, I'll be.
Ooh, listen,
They talking about him needing surgery coming up soon, possibly too.
he's still supposed to be getting surgery for the diverticulitis.
Yeah,
That's not
prayers up to
counting
Kenny,
nothing else.
man.
Facts. So we was talking not that long ago about what's the old boy name? Um, Gable. There we go. Gable
Yeah.
Stevenson and Tamara Mensa Stock. Well, one of them made their NXT debut. Well, not live TV, but just last night on the live event out in Melbourne, Florida. She did a house show. She worked the match and defeated Brianna Covington on a live event. Don't know when she's gonna debut on NXT TV, but looks like it's in motion. A little step ahead of Gable Stevenson for sure.
Nice. Hey man, we both older than her. That's crazy.
That's wild. Sheesh.
About a month.
Mm-mm. And last thing I got, a couple people wanted to drop some truth bombs on Ronda Rousey this week. The first was Eric Bischoff, and he was just talking his regular shit. He just said he never had a real high opinion of Ronda in the first place. He liked watching her MMA. Had a nice transition, but just say the same things that we had said. The trying to make her a baby face didn't make sense. Uh, the whole sports entertainment aspect, she didn't quite grasp the way that they thought she was going to. So he had that. But then Becky was on Ariel's show, and she just put it out plainly. She said the quiet part out loud. Said she came in and she had a great match, opening match in Mania 34. But the fact of the matter is she couldn't wrestle. She was working with Triple H and Kurt Angle and Steph, and it was well rehearsed, but she couldn't wrestle, and everybody thought she could, and so they just started running with her and everything she had going on. So she had people fooled, and she said with all respect, she because of all that it was just mishandled. Like they didn't handle the situation right because that one great night blew some people's heads up, and they did her a little bit dirty by doing that. It just she couldn't do it. She wasn't like that. But the other thing that she said after she got off of the Ronda topic was that she only got 2 months left on her current contract, and she hasn't heard anything about a new deal yet. I don't see her going anywhere, but that's just something to note.
They be a fool to let her go. I
Oh,
got
hell yeah.
one note on what we was saying. Like Ronda has some people fooled. Hey,
A lot to see.
Not me.
Nah, man, it was. I was one of them people that was like, okay, she might be okay. Uh, and I would say like, as far as getting in the ring and just handling the ins and outs of that, and she probably needed some sharpening in ring. I think that was probably the easiest thing for her to transition to. But everything else, listen, I said from jump, I don't want to see no babyface Ronda Rousey, and I don't know why they kept trying to run that.
yeah, that shit sucked.
But yeah, the sports entertainment aspect, it was never nailed.
Nah, get that shit out of here.
Mm-mm.
Don't bring it back.
Nah, I'm off of that.
Mm. Where we at?
You got some stuff?
Yeah. What I got, man? Cody Rhodes confirmed he signed a multi-year extension with the WWE. So got his ass cooked by the boss and will continue to be his slave for the next couple years. So I'm with it.
Man.
More on that in a moment. But
we're gonna talk about this.
Let's talk about TNA real quick. Yeah, we multi-diverse today in the news and rumors. TNA, excuse me, the Motor City Machine Guns. They'll be free agents by the time this episode comes out. So that's unfortunate that they're leaving TNA.
It is.
Yeah. Especially since I got, I bought tickets to the TNA show coming up out here in a couple weeks, and the Guns ain't going to be on the show. I don't know how to feel about that. It's cool, though. I'm still with it. It's cool.
Hey, that might be interesting because I know what's his name qualified for the tag match, but I definitely heard some shit. I gotta verify it, but I heard some shit that they might not be actually going into the match. They might reschedule that.
Who?
Because Austin Theory and Grayson. They're talking like, oh, they might not actually go into the match. It's something they might get pulled.
Interesting.
And if they do, listen.
Hey.
I want to set that first night off crazy.
Hey, listen. Need a little Detroit in my soul.
I'm just saying, man.
I'll be with it. I'm with that because that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I would love to see. I'd love to see that. We'd love to see that. When we love to see that, Jackie, we love to see
that. His name is Lee, goddamn it.
Let's talk about AEW, man. Double or Nothing announced, of course, Memorial Day weekend out here in Las Vegas again. Unfortunately, back at MGM. I do not like the MGM Grand Arena. It's very small.
See, these motherfuckers don't know how to sell tickets, man. This is shameful.
Like, the past couple years, they were at T-Mobile.
Right.
For the 1 year, I talk about finally going to Double or Nothing again. They want to go back to the place where it was at the first time. I don't like Double or Nothing. I'm a pretty hefty sized guy myself. Them seats is small, man. Like close. Like real close together. Like I was at Money in the Bank, man, and I'm just like bumping elbows with the lady next to me and the dude next to me, like.
And we can't be doing that with wrestling fans, bro.
We can't do that with AEW fans specifically.
Oh.
Like I've heard a lot of things about y'all being musty at these AEW shows. Now, I went to the very first AEW show. I was sitting next to Malik. Malik know better than that. So I didn't have that experience.
Right.
I might be going dolo, and listen, I'm not with that. I'm not with being too close to y'all being musty. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do about that. Especially because I might not get my ticket till late. So it's really gonna be. Anyway, we'll see. Speaking of shows in Las Vegas, NXT Battleground was originally set to go head-to-head with Double or Nothing. And I guess they wanted to hold a show in Vegas too. So that's been pushed back a couple weeks and moved to the UFC Apex out here in Vegas. So that's two more shows I'm gonna spend my money on. But listen,
yeah, man.
last year I wanted to go to wrestling shows like last year, and I didn't get to go to really much any besides SmackDown.
Yeah.
So now I done went to one show already this year. We talking about 3 more.
I used to pray for times like this.
I used to. I prayed for it and it happened.
Hey, you just reminded me. And I don't want to sidetrack, but damn it, I'm about sick of y'all because we said on here if you're gonna have any music performances or any kind of involvement at WrestleMania, anybody from the industry need to be Meek and I like when I ask for something and I get it, but I'd appreciate a little bit of recognition for it beforehand. Like, I think we both would appreciate it. Y'all be doing us dirty and I don't like it.
Yeah. And then try to play it off like Meek Mill asked to come to WrestleMania, and then they just got a trailer with Meek Mill for WrestleMania available the very next day. Like, who you fooling? Not me.
Come on, son.
Not me. Undertaker. The Undertaker on his Patreon. What's his Patreon called? I don't have it. He don't pay us. I'm not gonna promote it. He got a Patreon though. Y'all can go look for it. He talked about his match with Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 25 and how it's considered by many as the greatest match of all time. And I got a quote from Mr. Undertaker. He says, okay. You know me, I don't like to put myself over in those kind of answers, but that match was pretty close to, in spite of Dave Meltzer only giving it 4 stars. I don't remember him taking too many bumps. I don't really have a lot of stock in what he says. I can't believe I just gave him credit. I did say his name, and I'm regretting that right now. We might have to edit that out.
He's a Hall of Famer.
That's his quote. That's his quote. I'm
his word is gospel as far as I'm concerned. He's a Hall of Famer.
He very much is considered the GOAT by a lot of people. So
yeah,
I'll take his word what he says. But Truth. Continuing on, he says there was just so many factors, starting with Shawn and I's relationship, how it had come full circle into where now we care for each other as friends and not just competitors and people working for the same company. We're genuine friends at that point. We don't like where we have been put on the card, so we both have chips on our shoulders. He's from San Antonio. I'm from Houston. We're in Texas. Everything lined up perfectly for that match and that night, and it'll still probably be my proudest moment. Can't argue.
Hey, hell no.
Talked about that on the bracket show.
Like, it's legendary, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Big Take, man. Next up, Mike Rotunda commented on Bray Wyatt not being selected for the Hall of Fame this year. He says he thinks WWE had reassessed the situation and decided to go in a different direction, instead inducting him and Barry Windham instead. Said it was actually less stressful on the family, of course. Like, you don't want to have to reopen those wounds so soon. Yeah. Like, he's only been gone, 7 months?
Right.
Just to have them go out there, emotions at a high state, like highly vulnerable environment, understood. So, like, he's going to get his moment first and well deserved too. And he can celebrate his career and not have to, be too sad. I know he's going to be a little sad, like, wishing he could see his son perform that weekend and wishing his son was there to induct him. But,
smart pivot.
Yeah, real smart. So shout out to him. And my last thing here, prayers up to Midian. He revealed recently that he spent 48 hours in the ICU and 8 days in the hospital. Started out with stomach pain that was supposed to be a bowel obstruction. Went into surgery and they found his appendix was shredded. He had a hernia and golf ball sized gallstones, which is weird because he said he had his gallbladder removed years ago and he still had gallstones the size of golf balls. And we almost lost Midian, bruh.
Yeah, man. That was like the first thing I seen this morning when I was looking. That's crazy.
So shout out to Midian. Glad he's good. And let's talk about what we watched this past week. What you watched this past week? You've been watching some manias, like a mania marathon over there right now.
Yeah. YouTube just got on best, this just straight mania matches on repeat. So I watched a whole bunch of them. The one I forgot was actually better than I thought. Mania 14, Undertaker Kane, that was fun. Like the whole
One of
the
my favorite
rematch at
events.
20. Yeah, the whole rematch at 20 was like, alright. But this one was real crazy. Like I was
That's Pete
heavy on that.
Rose. That's Pete
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah, it was having all the fun. Then
How about it? Shout out to Pete
yeah,
Rose.
it was hilarious, man. 15, uh
Pete
X
Rose
Pac
showed
and
back
Shane.
again.
I forgot about that match they had. But the whole thing that was just really about Triple H turning on DX and going with the corporation and everything like that. Rock Cena Part 2, twice in a lifetime. My man tore his whole abdominal section 10 minutes into the match. Yeah, bro. It's fun stuff. Oh, so since it's I just last night I saw the new Godzilla Kong movie.
Ooh,
Bro,
heard that before.
everything is wrestling.
Yep.
No bullshit. Cause Kong was trying to call Godzilla, was trying to get his attention. So he pulls up on them. They in Egypt, right by the pyramids. And you know, Godzilla stay on that Black Air Force energy 25-8. So he's just trying to fight. My guy's trying to keep him chilling. So Godzilla just pulling up, fighting him. Why this man suplex Kong off of a damn pyramid? I shit you not, bro. They fell into a pyramid. My guy suplexed him off of it. I'm like, yo.
Nigga hit the Brock Big Show superplex.
Yo, really, like, I popped like crazy for that. But that's a dope movie though.
I heard. I gotta check that out. It's a lot of movies I need to check out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just I ain't seen Dune 2 yet. I'm sorry. I know I'm a terrible cinephile.
I gotta tap into that.
There's a lot of stuff I need to watch, man. I'm still trying to catch up on shit from the Oscars, bro. Yeah, after Mania, I might get back on my stuff, man. But, you know, I've been trying to watch these Manias. I watched 3 Manias this past week. I watched 15, WrestleMania 2000, and WrestleMania 22. I forgot Big Pun was at WrestleMania 15, like in the crowd. They showed him in the crowd.
Oh shit!
This was like right before he passed away, like a year before he passed.
Damn.
He performed at the pre-show for WrestleMania that year. That was in Philly. And WrestleMania 2000. Every time I watch that one that show kind of sucks. Like it really does. It's not that good. But
so one match show.
Yeah, it had a couple good man. It was like 3 good matches on this show. The triangle ladder.
Yeah.
The triangle ladder. The one with the dude we don't talk about.
Yeah, that triple threat that was fire.
And what else is on that joint that I enjoyed? The main event was like 40 minutes long. My biggest issue with the main event, it was more of a mess than the year after at 17.
Yeah.
Like, I know how I feel about that one, but this, like, at least that one, I have a justification for being on the opposite side because a lot of people say that's the best match in Mania history. It's the best Mania in history. I don't think so. Nobody ever says that about WrestleMania 2000. So a lot of people are a lot more honest about how bad that went down. And it was, the title was secondary. It was really just all about the McMahons. Just for that nigga to turn on The Rock again anyway.
Exactly. So and all you needed to do was Triple H versus Rock. That was the main story that was building up to this point. You add in Mick Foley, who had just wasn't that just a couple months ago, he had gotten retired by Triple H.
In the Hell Big Show. That was a month before.
Right. And he had Big Show because, you know, technically, Rock shouldn't have won the Rumble because I won the Rumble and all this other shit. Like, you just did too much connecting the dots here that we didn't need to do. Triple H, Rock, that's all you needed.
Yeah.
And in the Backlash match after that proved it.
Facts. I'm still mad they cut out Ice-T from WrestleMania 2000.
Yeah, man, that's corny.
I understand it.
I get it, NBC, but come on, son.
Right. Like that, he literally on like one of your highest rated shows.
Right.
Like we can't show him no love when he branching out. Come on, man. Pimping ain't easy, man.
Crazy.
Mae Young, man. Mae Young segments at WrestleMania used to be insane. What was good with her?
Multiple years.
Yeah, WrestleMania. I got them all. It was like every other year. It seemed like too. WrestleMania 2000. She was in a backstage segment with Miss Kitty, and it was like on some Austin Powers shit, where like very uncomfortable to watch. In hindsight, with a lot of like new stuff that we know about what was going down with the people that actually did this shit. So yeah, but that was crazy. WrestleMania 20, you know, she was in the broom closet with Mean Gene and Bobby Heenan.
It was wilding.
Yeah, that was tripping. And then WrestleMania 22, she's backstage, and Snitsky is just like licking her feet.
Yeah, he was going ham.
Like, and I'm like, bruh, what's good with bro?
The foot fetish thing was insane.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think that was a thing too.
I don't think Snitsky ever had a gimmick that wasn't unhinged.
He enjoyed that shit too.
Like, oh, you know he did. Oh, that he was like stalking Lita at one point in time after the whole punting the baby thing. You know, that weird shit with all these other dudes like Heidenreich and stuff like that with the crazy eyes, the foot fetish, and then like I think it was shaved, like 07, 08, he went like butterball bald with teeth like so damn yellow. Is just like,
I keep saying it. We need Snitsky on here. I got questions.
Yeah, man.
My first question is Snitsky. I want to know whose fault it really was.
Facts.
Answer me that. But yeah, that's what I want.
I got to hit him up again, man.
For sure, man. And they coming out here. You showed me the little joint.
Yeah. They pulling up.
I'm gonna have to check that out. We're gonna definitely try to get Snitsky on board around then if he on that show.
Facts.
If he on that show. All right. So we're doing WrestleMania predictions this week, man. You already know. Shout out to WrestleMania. But before we get into that, guess what time it is, Reed?
What's up?
I'm packing the air, this gas or what?
These peasants, you peasants. Peasant of the week for this week, episode 238. Man. What do you think it is, man?
Oof, man. I don't know. This week been a little up and down. What we got?
It's a man who's he's made appearances at WrestleMania in the past. He's made appearances on Monday Night Raw in the past.
Oh.
Going with this.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Take that. Man, many names. Diddy. A.K.A. P. Diddy. A.K.A. Puffy. A.K.A. Sean Puffy Combs. A.K.A. Puff Daddy. Hashtag no Diddy. A.K.A. Brother Love. A.K.A. Sean John. Bring that ass here, boy.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Man, they said my man's house got raided. Both houses. He got 2 cribs, LA and Miami.
Yeah, facts.
They said
ran off quick.
Man, had his kids in handcuffs.
I'm about to say they had their kids locked up. I'm like, oh shit,
man. And this, I ain't gonna talk too much about this, man, but just
damn, homie.
That's all I gotta say about that, man.
Oh man, 50's so petty.
Yeah, man. This man crib got raided by Homeland Security. These are the niggas that investigate terrorism.
Right.
Like, hold on. I gotta do a Googleable search right quick. Because I feel like Homeland Security did not exist until after 9/11.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty much the basis for it.
Yeah. So Homeland Security was formed about a year and some change shortly after 9/11. That shit hasn't been around that long. These niggas investigate terrorism and they out here raiding Diddy house.
Yeah, man. It's nasty business out here, bruh.
They said this man got a whole closet of dildos they had to put up.
Crazy.
Y'all heard about that, right, man? Mace said it was Mace or Cam. It was Cam. Cam said Mace had invited him to a Diddy party when he first got signed. And his nigga said Cam walked in the room. He see the dildo on the sink. It was like, Mace, man, what's good with this shit right here? Mace was like, man, that's homeboys. You gotta ask him.
That's wild shit, man. Getting crazy out here,
bro.
We gotta, and you know what's crazy? It's like the second that the story started to jump out, it's like one of the first things I seen was that video of Meek in the pool when Diddy was talking to him, and they said he had to cool off because he was probably getting smashed up. Damn. Like, oh man,
this is a nasty nigga.
It's all bad, bro.
Indeed, atrociously down bad.
All these billionaires going down this year, man.
Oh no, that's a wrap. I think Cat probably like just gave the warning shot at the beginning of the year. Like, listen, they getting caught. They going down, all of them. Next thing you know, we just rounding everybody up.
Hey, in the words of Bill Goldberg, who's next? Let's find that out. Hey, welcome to the club, Puff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, we got a bunch of wrestling this weekend. WrestleMania weekend. We got the Hall of Fame on Friday. That's gonna be a good one. Out of OGs getting inducted, and of course, we got Stand and Deliver. That's gonna be the appetizer. I think that's what 10 o'clock my time Saturday morning. I'm up, and I'll be watching live. It's gonna be a good time. We got 5 matches so far. I think that's all we're gonna have. Let's get into these predictions, man. We got the Wolf Dogs, the NXT Tag Team Champions, my boy Big Baller Baron Corbin, Braun Breaker versus they don't know who they facing yet. We got a triple threat on Tuesday to determine their opponents. We got the LWO, Joaquin Wilde, who got put on that Summer Jam screen this past week, by the way.
Uh-oh.
They finally put him on the Summer Jam screen. Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro versus the OC, formerly known as the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier. First, who you got getting that? And then who you got winning the tag team titles?
Low key, I think the way that momentum's kind of build up, I'm gonna take Frazier and Axiom low key. Like they be looking like they about to take off. As a matter of fact, I think if they get in, they'll probably win because I don't think this whole thing with Corbin and Braun Breaker is gonna last long. Braun just got called up. You know, they already putting the rocket on him on SmackDown, so it's like the SmackDown after Mania, you might as well start that project. You know what I'm saying? So this will probably be a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going with Axiom and Fraser, and I'm going with them winning the tag titles too, man. They've had the momentum, and I look at it just like the Elimination Chamber last month. There's only one team that's actually from NXT in this fucking shit, including the champs. Including the champs. So I'm going with Axiom and Fraser. Nathan Frazier been putting on. They both been putting on. And
hell yeah.
It's gonna be fun to see them.
I was not caring about Nathan Frazier for the longest time, but like these last couple of weeks, I'm like, damn. And he was always nice, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't that invested until the last couple of weeks. I'm like, okay, all right. Fucks with it.
Both I mean, they the type of tag team champions that NXT is just like built their bread and butter on, like especially in the last few years. MSK, like the real just athletic, quick. I like that type of work, and they do the flippy stuff, and they make it matter. They not just flipping and flip. So I rock with bros. I rock with them. Next up for the North American Championship, we got my boy Big Obafemi. Shout out to my Obafeminists. Versus Dijak versus Josh Briggs.
Big meaty man slapping me.
Yes, sir.
High five.
Who you
Hey,
got, man?
you know, listen. Y'all know what time it is. The Oba feminist movement ain't stopping no time soon.
Facts.
This match gonna slap, but then these niggas gonna get slapped. Cause y'all know what time it is. You know, Wakanda forever. We holding it down out here.
Yeah, I know. Like triple threat is a perfect way for Oba to drop the belt if they wanted to do that, but he should not. He should win
No,
this match.
hell no.
And if he dropped the belt, we're gonna have some problems. Y'all in Philly like the riot.
Oh, facts. Yeah. I ain't gonna get away with that.
Let's not do that.
Nah.
Hey, shout out to Obafemi. Did he get invited to Wale Mania?
Hey, if he didn't, somebody better get on that ASAP.
I need to go find to see if he on the Wale Mania poster.
He got to be.
You gotta have him. That's where all the niggas be at, man.
Right.
Can't wait for Wale Mania in Vegas. I'm there.
Oh my God.
I'm there. I'm black as fuck in there too.
That's gonna be wild.
Next up, we got the women's champion, Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez. I'm expecting to see like Julia in the crowd before this match. That'd be cool. But
okay.
Who you got winning this?
I was kind of 50-50 on this for a minute, but at the end of the day, I think Lyra's probably gonna retain, and then we just gonna get this fiery new Roxy up to the main roster. It's about that time. I like the edge. I think that's gonna be helpful for her. We can't just send a little, the bubbly nice kid up to the main roster. She's gonna get eaten alive. I think this is what she need to go up, but she ain't gonna win this title.
Shit. I got her. I had her winning, but like now I don't know. I do expect her to just go crazy at some point. So maybe she just go nuts and get herself disqualified. Which actually no, I don't want them to do that. They did that at a Halloween Havoc. I don't know. I expect her to just go completely unhinged at some point.
Yeah.
Either, before the match, during, or after. But for now, I'll just say she'll win it. I think it's about time. She never lost it.
That's true.
So put that belt back on her. And then for the NXT Championship, Ilya Dragunov versus Tony D'Angelo. Ilya, right? We both on that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just be honest here.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that soon.
Like I like the sentiment, but nah, we're gonna pump the brakes around here.
And then in the advertised main event, y'all already know. Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes.
This is for the niggas, strictly for the niggas. This is for the niggas, the real niggas.
Who you got?
Hey, y'all know what time it is. We got that whoop that trick. Hey, this is what we was waiting on, man. We're
gonna get to this point.
These light skins around here just get out of pocket. It's about
light skin niggas from Boston, I tell you. Can't trust him.
He got to take this L. Because we knew it was coming, but it hurt all the same. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think he was gonna go that crazy with it neither. Like he was talking big shit. Now you didn't talk shit on Booker T now.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. That's so disrespectful.
We can't have that. I know Booker T my hair op and all, but
out here shooting those 90s R&B videos with the rain and shit.
Dog.
Like, who are you, sir?
Light skinned niggas, man. I'm telling you.
So, man.
I'm gonna feel good, but you know what? I've been comparing, like, he's Shawn Michaels' black son. And this whole thing, I've been comparing it to Shawn and Triple H 2002. Yeah. The whole time. You remember Shawn and Triple H had their match at SummerSlam. Yep. You remember what happened afterwards.
Yep.
I think that's unfortunately how we're gonna end this show.
Oh shit.
Gonna run a little lower third in the bottom of the corner. Trick Williams just whoop that trick. Here come this nigga Mello. Some sort of weapon. Maybe not a sledgehammer, but something. And Mello just beat this man ass.
Ain't no funny too. And I was watching that whole that rivalry, right? You know, I totally forgot. You know why that shit started in the first place between Triple H and Shawn?
He was trying to recruit him to the NWO.
Nah, he wanted him to be his manager. Cause Bischoff had got Triple H to come back to Raw. And so Shawn still wasn't like officially back yet.
Mm-hmm.
But they told him like, hey, I want Shawn to be my manager. And Shawn was like, fuck out of here. You gonna be your manager, nigga. Like, what is this? Like, what you mean? Like, ain't nobody telling me what to do. So Triple H was like, yo, what you mean, bro? Like, we just riding together. I ain't asking you to be my slave or nothing. We just, we rocking together. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be unstoppable. And he still was like, nah, I ain't with it. Next thing you know, Shawn backstage getting his head smashed off the car and shit. And you're like, hey, get that interview out in the ring. Like, oh,
Bro,
yeah.
that nigga was cold, bro.
With the footage. Like,
But
yeah,
like,
you
not
damn
even
right
that.
it was me.
But like, even before that, when that shit happened, this nigga threw his homeboy head through a car window.
Yeah.
And then went to the ring like nothing
Right.
happened. Nigga just cut a promo. Somebody told this nigga to run back like he just shot. Like, nigga, you know he did that.
He was out there to call him out. He was like, hey, yo, come out here, let's talk it. He was like, hey, yo, somebody just jumped in backstage. He's like, what? That's some real, like...
The nigga's a psychopath.
That's some menace. That's some menacing shit.
Nigga, cerebral assassin for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, get bro out of here.
Facts. But they did it so well because there was mad people that you could have pointed to. Like, the Un-Americans was talking about they was coming at Shawn. Big Show talking about he was gonna come. Booker was talking about coming at Shawn. Big Show, mad people like. So you could easily have been like, oh, maybe it wasn't Triple H. This person, that person. Nah, man, that was a situation like Scream. The obvious answer was right there in front of you.
Facts. I'm gonna have to run that back because I don't remember that aspect of it. I do remember like Shawn was like trying to talk about getting Triple H to join the NWO. And then just one day I turned the TV on and the NWO just no longer exists. Like, no explanation, nothing.
Well, this was what started it. They got DX back together for that night.
Yeah.
And then he pedigreed him and left. Yeah. So it was like, oh, okay.
I was saying, I see a lot of comparisons between this, and now I'm gonna have to run that back and see, because I think we're gonna look back on this in 20 years like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
They was niggas too. And we see how they progressed in their career at that point.
Hell yeah.
Shawn and Triple H was already established.
Right.
Like, Melo was established on the NXT level. Like, he ain't been like fully established yet. Y'all might have forgot Carmelo Hayes is on SmackDown.
Oh, I didn't. This man over
when the
here
last time we
hating
see
on
him on SmackDown?
It had to have been like sometime last month.
Yeah.
But he over here hating on this man's career. You know what I'm saying? He up here trying to do some big things while he up here on SmackDown, like, having U.S. title matches and shit.
Right. Who mans? Light skin niggas, bro.
Disrespectful.
Tell me. Let's talk about WrestleMania, man. First, and they don't do this at WrestleMania no more, but the Dre. Who you got winning the Dre?
Whew.
I know who I got.
That's a damn good question. It's got to be one or two people. And these two people that I just I came around
name
on
off
recently.
The participants.
Yeah.
Let's name off the participants, man. We got Cedric Alexander, Ashanti the Adonis, Pretty Deadly, Cameron Grimes, Indu Sher, the Creed brothers. Which, listen, why the Creed brothers in the Dre?
Yeah.
They need to be in that ladder match, but neither here nor there.
And I like DIY, but damn it, they should not be in over. Yeah, no, hell no.
That's a bad decision. Unless what we talked about earlier.
Right.
Then I'll shut the fuck up. With Ivar, Akira Tozawa, Otis, JD, Big Head, Apollo Cruz, Andrade, Ricochet, Chad Gable, Bronson Reed, Shinsuke Nakamura, and then my pick to win the Dre. Omos, aka Nick Zilla, aka
Big black nigga.
That's my pick.
Oh shit. Damn.
He's never been in a Dre before.
Yeah, that's it's hard to pick against that. See, I was between Bronson or Chad Gable. Because if we want to take this, if we want to take this back to being like something that you can actually, be a launching pad for somebody for, then Chad Gable make a lot of sense. But if Omos is in this shit, listen, we can skip all the extra. Like we already know what time it's gonna be at that point.
I mean, it's a few more participants to be announced. I can see like Odyssey.
Ooh,
I can see
I
him.
Forgot all about him.
Yeah, a lot of people did. Apparently.
Facts, man.
So him, shit. I don't know who else will be in there, but yeah, that's the Dre.
We got our winner. We got our winner.
Yeah. Then on the main card, we got just announced this past week, the LWO Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio. And first, I want to say Dominic Mysterio is an official hater nominee.
Oh, big facts.
this don't got nothing to do with him. This man just showed up to hate on his pops a couple weeks ago, and now he involved. And he being a hater against the Judgment Day's best interest too.
Right.
They don't even know this nigga be going out there. They just they find out when we find out. They watching on TV. They think this nigga went to go take a piss or something. Now, if they see him in the ring.
And see, he gonna get the shit slapped out of him. Because didn't Rhea tell you on Monday to stay off of SmackDown without getting permission? Like,
and they all were there on SmackDown this past week. But
right. But it's like, listen, you being hard headed because we told you to stop straying, to go into business for yourself. But you ain't listening.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how that worked out. Next up, hold on, who we got winning, first of all?
Damn. Oh, it's gotta be Santos and Dom this time.
Yeah.
Dom took the L at last year's Mania, so we gotta spin the block.
Yeah, big facts. Santos need that win too.
Hell yeah. If we giving him Legado back, I said this way back when he was in NXT. You gotta jumpstart this the right way. This is first Mania. Listen, give him that W.
Yeah, man. This man getting old out here. Santos Escobar is 40.
What? Oh, hell no. Y'all better give my man a W. Stop playing with me.
Next up, man, we got LA Knight versus AJ Styles. And I feel like I was thinking about it, man. I think like AJ Styles got like 2 Mania matches that I can think of that I was enjoyed by. Like that I enjoyed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of them he did not like. That was at 35, excuse me.
Oh yeah. Well, in fairness, as an eyewitness, the lighting situation was the problem. Like
that's why he didn't like it.
Yeah, they low key actually had a really good match, and like where we were at, I think we was just out of that line of sight. But it was so loud in there that you couldn't see people. Like everybody was up there just screaming, "Yo, turn the lights off. We can't see." And it's like, because all the attention was just kind of just going off of the match and into them. So it's like he was bothered by it. Randy was pissed because it's like, yo, y'all need to get your shit together. How many years we've been doing this?
Right. But
yeah, man, they low key had a good match. So it's kind of fucked up that it kind of just like overshadowed by that.
Yeah, so I don't see that trend breaking because I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm not gonna doubt these two guys, especially not AJ. Like LA Knight, we kind of. I mean, the way I look at it, bro. If you got a choice between Fruit Loops and Fruity Circles, right? But sometimes you can't always get the Fruit Loops, right? So you got to settle for the Fruity Circles. Within one day, you come home, it's Fruit Loops in your house. You gonna care about the fruity circles?
Hell no.
That's how I feel about LA Knight since The Rock came back. Like,
Hey,
I don't really
man.
care about bro like that no more.
That's true.
Like the crowd, they be hyped for him, but not hyped like they were 6 months ago.
Nah, man.
Not hyped like they were a year ago. Like my man's is cooled off pretty well. I feel criminals should not get rewarded with wins at WrestleMania. This man is a criminal. This man pulled up AJ Styles home. Like the only reason that I think he probably didn't get charges pressed on him because he didn't go in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So he was smart on that regard. I'm just saying, if LA Knight was LA, I don't know. I can't even make the joke right now. If LA Knight was a nigga, that situation would have ended differently. In Georgia?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
But with that being said, I think he needs to win more than AJ here because his momentum has faded significantly. And y'all got to do something to get that back up. Who you got?
Yeah. He got to get that W. And this is what I said about a lot of people, you know, where they said, oh, well, he's got to go over in this match and that match. Like, we got to manage, you know, what it's going to look like 4 months from now, 6 months from now. And, you know, there's people that was like, oh, LA Knight, if he had beat Roman back at Crown Jewel, like, we're still going to be in a similar situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to manage it. But that being said, again, he need to get that win to get that a little bit of that goodwill back, because, you know, at the end of the day, he getting old too. He in his 40s, like, right. And they tried to make him a manager when he first came up. So I mean, if we gonna pull the trigger to get him something, some kind of a run, then it's got to start here.
I agree. So we're on the same page for a lot of this stuff. You know what that means? None of this shit gonna happen the way we expecting it to.
Right. They be listening.
Speaking of them listening, they were listening when I requested this one. 6-woman tag team matchup. We got Damage Control featuring the tag team champions versus Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill. It feels so good.
Amen.
Man. Thank you, Triple H. He the best booker in wrestling history. He don't got to do nothing else.
The mac and cheese and the yams touching.
Man.
And then you got some fried chicken right off to the side too with it.
Man.
Bruh.
Fried chicken versus sweet and sour chicken.
We eating good. Eating real good. Hey, we know who winning this, right?
Yeah, we know who winning.
Like, yeah, we just talked about riots in Philly. We don't know we want another one.
Listen. Y'all don't make a big deal out of this woman like that and then have her lose her first match.
Ain't no way.
Because that's wrestling 1-on-1.
Right.
I'll take back him being the best booker all time if that happens. But right now, I'm
Oh God. I need Jade and Asuka in a 1-on-1 for like just 2 minutes.
Woo.
Just 2 minutes.
Man, I seen Jade and Bianca stand next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, this is what I've been waiting for 3 years.
And listen, come summertime, I want it right back here with them two.
Facts.
You know what time it is.
Then you got Naomi, man. Naomi, it's levels to this though. Like,
right.
Naomi basically what Tamina was in Team Bad at this point.
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
Still love you, but
yeah, it's all love here.
Yeah. The levels is leveling.
Again, Fruity Pebbles.
Right. Listen. There's Superstar and there's Megastar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit extra.
Big facts. That's gonna be a fun one though. I popped for Jade the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just like, are they gonna do it? In the back of my mind, I didn't think they was gonna do it. And then her music played. And shout out to me for recognizing her music off bat.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, yeah, we here.
For
That's gonna
sure,
be fun.
man.
I can't wait for that one.
Working.
And I can't wait for this one because this one right here is about 4 years in the making. Shit, about hold on. We're gonna find out how long this one's in the making for officially. It's Googleable.
It is.
It's not as easily Googleable, but it is.
Oof.
This one about 40 years in the making. Almost 40 years in the making. Jimmy Uso versus Jay Uso. Where you at, Keish?
Hey, we can, that timer running down, bro.
Thanks.
You
Keish,
you
you got
got
7 days.
7.
Maybe 6, but 7 for sure.
Like, I don't want to hear no excuses at all.
Nah.
I've been given grace for about what 8 months now.
Uh-huh. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Just
what,
going on
payback?
8 months. Going on 8 months since SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been given a whole lot of leeway. Listen, I'm shutting that shit down next weekend. I don't see Keish. And we got Raw, we got SmackDown,
Mm-hmm.
2 nights. I don't want to hear nothing.
Bloodline gonna be on Raw.
Exactly.
Commercial free.
Mm-hmm. Rock coming to Brooklyn. Hey. Hey,
you know how it go in the Rock in Brooklyn.
Oh man, listen.
Hey, Rikishi, man. And you don't even got to do that much. It's like it could be Friday or it could be WrestleMania, but see you backstage with Jay, you giving him a little words of encouragement, showing him some love. Exactly. And then like a little bit later on, we see you, trying to do the same with Jimmy, but Jimmy probably be like, man, fuck out of here, nigga. Like that would be right up his alley. That would make sense for you to do that.
Like just show up, man.
That's all you gotta do. You just gotta see you on the screen.
We're gonna let you see you talking on Twitter about it.
Yeah.
Like,
come on,
that's cool, but I ain't asked for that.
Don't be one of them daddies that just talk about it but don't be about it.
Exactly.
Come on, family. I'm with it. Let's do it. Who you got winning that?
Man. I'm kind of torn on this because, like, conventional wisdom says J.O., 100%. Right. But it's like, I don't know. Like, Jimmy might low-key need to win more because, like, he just been treated like, he on SmackDown, still being, Roman's sidekick. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And Solo overtaking him now. So he's just kind of been dropping in the background. So the best he's doing is getting his lick against Jimmy. And Jimmy established on Raw now. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to go Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm going Jimmy too. For the same reason. Like, he need to win. He kind of the black sheep in a way. So he needs this more than anybody. Like, Jay's established. Roman, of course, is established. Solo had to head up with John Cena. In Saudi Arabia. Like, Jimmy don't got that. Jimmy don't have them moments. And that's why he coming out hating so hard. So he needs something to really get on that level with everybody else. Because I ain't have to mention The Rock. Ain't nobody on that one.
Like, Jay got several world title matches. Didn't win them, but he got his shots. He got a Dre under his belt. Yeah, man.
Everybody getting a moment this weekend but Jimmy.
Right.
So it's either Jimmy or Jay getting the moment.
Exactly.
And shit, Jay might get a moment if the bloodline fall. Like, that's gonna be his moment. So, like, even if he lose, he still might get a moment. And Jimmy need that more than anybody. So
exactly. Because bloodline rules gonna go crazy. So listen.
Spoiler alert for one of our other predictions.
Right.
6-pack ladder match, man, for the tag titles. The Judgment Day put the titles on the line versus DIY, the New Catch Republic, the New Day, Awesome Truth, A-Town Down Under. Who you got winning this?
Well, this was written for weeks already, so might as well go on with it. R-Truth, Miz, gotta get it. The only thing about it is, like, with that many people, are we gonna talk about like splitting the titles up finally? Like one first team gets the whatever tag title SmackDown, the other team gets the Raw. Like it's about that time to do it. Like the tag team divisions on both shows are deep enough that we can start getting back to it now.
Hey, just have one team go grab a set of belts and have another team fighting over at the top of the ladder. They both pull a different belt down.
Hey, low key, this is I done already. It just came to me. This is our Truth WrestleMania moment right here. Truth go up to the ladder, right? He grabs just the Raw titles, and it's like, yo, we won, we good. Nah, fam, you didn't get the other titles, and then somebody else go up and get the SmackDown titles, so they be like, hey, you know what? Truth and Miz, the Raw Tag Team Champions. Whoever else win it, get the SmackDown champions. I think that's probably what they're gonna do anyway. Because I ain't never seen 12 people in a ladder match.
Hey, you know they be listening too. So if I see y'all do that next week, I'm
gonna. Bruh. Like I'm mad. I'm actually saying this right here on this episode because I promise you, like I'm gonna be ready to shout if that shit actually happened. Because you got Truth in this, and Truth need his Mania moment. So like that would be perfect. But don't be stealing my shit and not giving no credit this way. We gonna have a problem.
Hey, you know what I just found out this past week? It's not even what I found out. It's just something I just realized. Kofi Kingston has won one match at WrestleMania, and that was for the world title.
Damn,
that's crazy. A lot of ladder matches that he was in and didn't win.
Yeah, because he was in Money in the Bank 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Then
hosted WrestleMania 1 year.
He was host. Then it was just a mad tag matches. Like 27 was a tag match. I think
should have won at 32. Should have won at 32.
Yeah, I don't know what they was thinking about there.
Our niggas was tripping on that.
Then he was on the pre-show in 30 and 31.
Mm-hmm.
And then 34 they lost. They was the tag titles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then they lost. Then they lost at 37.
You know what? I need New Day to win one of them belts.
Nasty business. Hey, listen, they could get the SmackDown ones. You know what I'm saying? They didn't trade them over. Like I don't care how we do it. I'm just saying, I got a visual for this shit. I just don't steal my shit.
Yeah, man. Y'all do right by my man's Kofi. Do right by my man's R-Truth.
Right.
Let's do this.
Yeah,
Next up for the WWE Women's Championship, Io Sky versus the Royal Rumble winner Bayley. I wanted this the main event. This ain't got no heat to it like that.
It don't. But you know something? Io spoke some real truth. And it's casting some doubt on my pick right now. Cause like she not lying. Like Bayley definitely was like, hey, listen, I need some backup around me to get back in that spotlight. Cause she came back as a heel.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That she was leading the faction and everybody was just getting their shine and she wasn't making it happen like they was. And it's like, you know, she didn't do this under no, innocent pretenses. She was like Triple H with Evolution. She wanted a stable around her, and now we go.
Now she's trying to play the victim. That's crazy.
Yeah, she playing victim now, and everybody's showing sympathy to her. Like
y'all get fooled by these faces and wrestling so easily, and it's just like, damn. Do y'all watch the show? Mm-hmm. Like, what type of people are y'all? Y'all get easily manipulated by these. They lie to y'all. Baby faces lie to y'all like crazy. And pretend they care about y'all, and then when they turn and show their true colors, now y'all mad at them.
Right.
That's that cycle. Until they start lying to y'all again a couple years later.
Exactly.
Fickle.
And for that reason, I'm taking Io.
Same. Same. I'm going with Io Sky. Run it back.
Like I love that
Damage Control gonna lose, previously in the
right. Right. This y'all not gonna fool me again. Y'all got me last year with the Bloodline and then Roman's match on night 2. You ain't getting me again. So Damage Control gonna lose. Io gonna get that win. And I love that Bayley got her Rumble win to finally, complete all of the superstar objectives in her career. But listen, she was SmackDown champion for like over a year, so she don't need to get this win. Io is her first WrestleMania. Wait, no, second WrestleMania, first singles Mania match.
Yep.
So yeah, let her get her shine on. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. Next up for the Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. I got Rhea. Just let's reinforce that idea that Becky can't beat her. But I know Becky got a #1 New York bestseller, New York Times bestseller.
Hey, she was reading the excerpt from that book video. I'm like, yo, she making this shit sound good. I might have to go cop.
Yeah, it's a couple memoirs I need to cop, man.
Yeah.
Not Ronda's, but
no, we ain't doing that. Yeah, I said this weeks ago. Nobody should beat Rhea as far as I'm concerned right now. And Becky will make this good, and it'll be one of the top matches on the night, whichever night it's on. But yeah, I don't. That doesn't do anything for either person, because we're talking about a year ago. Rhea was still trending upward, and she went and won the title. Now a year later, she still got the same championship. Like, to be established like that, the person that beats her for that championship cannot be anything other than the next person up. And Becky already got a better resume than Rhea right now. So for her to beat Rhea for that championship doesn't do nothing. So it's just not.
Yeah, I agree. At least not right now. I feel like Becky can still beat her at another point.
Yeah.
Not right now.
They can run it back if somebody does beat Rhea and they run it back just as a grudge match, then that's fine. But no, not WrestleMania, not for a title. You don't need to do
it. Next up, we don't got to spend that much time on this. Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title.
Hey, I'm still waiting for Chad to insert himself into the match.
Until
that happens.
I got Chad Gable coming out and costing Sammy the match. That's my prediction right here.
Hey, I'm here for it. I want that.
Like, man, fuck out of here, man. I told you can't beat this nigga.
Exactly. Like, if we're not talking about Chad Gable, then let's just move on. Gunther winning by a knockout. Like, he gonna chop that man until he can't breathe no more.
I like how you talk right now, brother.
Like, I'm about sick of this shit. Like, I'm mad they really did this. Like, we really still on this whole Sammy gonna go on his Rocky run. The hell he is.
Fuck out of here.
Rocky lost that fight, in case y'all forgot.
Yeah, you can't have multiple niggas being Rocky on the same night.
Exactly.
Come on.
It's not happening.
Hey, yeah, Gunther by TKO.
Sound like a real nigga to me.
I'm with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's do that. And then for the U.S. Championship, Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus KO Mania. KO Mania 7 or 8?
I think it's 8.
Damn.
Yeah. I seen the new shirt design. I think it is 8.
Yeah, okay. Who we got, man?
Oh, I was really debating this yesterday. I think Logan gonna slip away with this one though.
Same.
Like, I think he gonna find, like, because when you got two guys like Kev and Randy,
Prime Energy logo smack dab in the middle of the ring, you think he not gonna win?
Right. Like, he gonna find a way. He been low key planting them seeds for the last couple of weeks of them trying to, eventually looking at each other like, oh, I can't trust you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The two people who have a majority of their careers where you couldn't trust them.
Yeah.
At some point in that match, they just gonna be like, all right, fuck this. We just gonna run this right now. And he gonna find a way to slip in and be like, oh, got him. And this was the other thing too. Logan has lost the majority of his matches that weren't for the U.S. title. Like, last Mania with Seth, he lost. The match with Miz. Or did he win that? I'm sorry. No.
The match with Miz?
At SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
I think he won that.
He didn't fight Miz at SummerSlam. Oh yeah.
I mean, last year.
2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
He beat the Miz. Yep.
Okay. So it's probably about 50-50 because he lost to Roman. lost last year to Rollins and everything like that. So it's iffy, but he hasn't. I don't think he's gotten a singles Mania win yet. So that's gonna be his right there.
Yeah, I got him winning too. And maybe he'll lose in like Paris or something. We'll see.
I can see that.
And then we got our main events because we can't have multiple main events, guys.
No, we can't.
We can't. How we can't?
Listen,
we just had 2 main events on the card last night. That was 2 main events. They promoted both. I seen all around the city. Them both matches got promoted. Rolly got his ass cooked, and then Tim Zoo. Those was the main events. It was 2 of them. They marketed 2 main events. That is a thing that can happen. I don't know why why y'all think that's not a thing.
I mean, I guess so, because look, the last year, that's all they've been doing, the double main event, triple main event, all last year. So I guess so.
You can't argue this no more. They say what they said. They run it how they want to run their business. And so that's how they doing it. So like this, you can't argue against what they say. That's crazy.
I ain't mad at it. You do what you do.
So one of our main events for the night. The main event for night 1, The Rock in his first official match in over 10 years. First match at Mania since what, 2016?
Technically, yeah, but really since 2013.
Over 10 years.
Like, yeah.
We talking teams? The Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. And Cody Rhodes, I'm gonna let my guy Adrian Broner tell y'all what happened to Cody Rhodes this past Monday on Raw.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh?
He got cooked.
Rock let that nigga know. Rock pulled up on him. And it was crazy because he was in the ring talking shit about Rock. He didn't know the Rock was in the building. Had that look on his face like the principal just caught him skipping school.
Facts.
He was like, oh shit. Nigga Rock told the nigga something.
Shut it all down. He ain't had nothing to say no more.
Tweaked. And then whooped his ass later on in the show. Like, nigga, I told you what I said.
Goodness.
You said what and he was still talking shit after that, too. After Rock pulled up, he was still talking shit.
Right. They asked him what he said. He's like, oh, I can't tell you that.
He ain't gonna promise that he can't keep.
Like, he ain't gonna stand on business anyway, so we good.
I was like, I ain't them motherfuckers. I ain't never seen The Rock act like that.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Not even when he was whooping on Mankind. Like, he never whooped on Mankind that bad.
See, I was saying that too. Just yesterday. Like, Rock found this medium where it's like, it's so different from even the darkest heel run that he was on before. Because it's like, we was on here talking before when Rock, when he made that promo, like 2 months ago, talking about sitting at the head of the table.
Yeah.
I said, listen, we can't do this PG Rock shit. You know what I'm saying? We can't do this happy-go-lucky Hollywood Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Channel. Go check it out.
It is. So we was talking about he might not be it. He might be falling off a little bit. He said, bet I got something for y'all niggas. Tapped in. This final ball shit is like break all the rules. He cussing on TV. After the show went off the air, still whooping his ass. Like, oh, like this is
because the producer says clear. You think I'm gonna stop? No, nigga, this is my company.
Right. Like, Rock has been a lot of things, but Rock has never been a menace before. Like, this is menace activity. So that's crazy. I was
money
like,
make a motherfucker do.
Man, I was clapping for this.
And I know that I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I fell asleep like right as the main event started, and I woke up immediately when Raw was over with.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, what did I miss? And I rewinded it, and I'm like, yo.
I was clapping, and then listen, I know that's y'all favorite, but damn it, man, boy,
hey,
whoop that man's ass.
Sound like a real
bloody
nigga to me.
So we got the Bloodline winning this one, of course.
Oh, for sure. They gotta get it.
And The Rock has only won one main event at WrestleMania in his whole career. That was versus John Cena the first time. Lost
That's
every
crazy.
single one.
That's so
Lost
crazy.
to Austin twice.
Right.
Lost to the Fatal 4-Way and shit. Lost to Cena again. So Rock got to get another one.
Yeah, man.
One of the worst main event performers in Mania history.
It's wild.
So
And he probably gonna beat Cody too.
Ooh, yeah.
Cause he got to give her the belt with all that blood on it.
Yeah, the Mama Rose.
And look, God was cooking too. It was raining and everything like that.
Yeah,
like the setting, like that make this whole thing hit so much different. Like,
let's talk about that in a second. One more on that. We got Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre, night 2 for the World Heavyweight title. CM Punk will be on commentary. We're gonna get a cash in at some point in this match.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I feel like we already doing a lot. You know, now you got CM Punk, sitting in commentary. You know he ain't gonna be in the booth the whole time. Something gonna happen. So I don't know. I'm stuck on that one. But I'm gonna say this, and I don't know if I said this before, but I'm gonna say it here. This needs to kick the show off. If it's gonna be on night 2, start the show with this. Get it out the way. I'm saying Drew's gonna win the match. But yeah, I don't know. The cash in, I'm iffy on it. I'm thinking more if a cash in does happen, it'll probably be like the Raw after.
Like I was saying, man, I got Seth Rollins. I think, have him slip away and just get unhinged Drew Mac the next night, and then we can do a cash in. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Especially if them niggas lose the tag titles, they gonna be mad as fuck too. So now we just got a whole bunch of people walking around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I more think it'll happen on the Monday, but yeah, I don't know. I can't see Drew taking another L after all of this.
Nah, that's where I'm conflicted at though.
Yeah, because it's like he lost that was it Crown Jewel?
Clash.
He lost there. Then
they're going all the way back to Clash at the Castle a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, but it's like against Seth specifically, it was the Crown Jewel match. Mm-hmm. Then you had the New Year's, the day one match, and I think it was something else too. I thought they had another match.
It's Googleable. Let's check. Mm-hmm.
But and it's just them two 1-on-1. Like he take another L. Like it's just gonna look terrible for that man.
Yeah, day one.
Mm-hmm.
Crown Jewel, and then like Drew ain't beat this man in like 4 years, bro.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like this, it goes
lost to him on the War Games team, all that.
Yeah, and it goes back even before Seth was the champ like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna get this crack. So we're gonna see. This is the one I'm really just unsure about. So
right,
we're just gonna have to find it out at the time. And then our main event for the Undisputed Universal Championship, the rematch. I ain't have it ready. Hold on, my bad.
We good.
Greg, this is the rematch. Yeah, boy, the rematch.
Got a question for you, Reek.
Talk to me.
How many royal families are there in wrestling?
Ooh. So I heard through the grapevine that wrestling has more than one royal family.
They do. And we got 2 of them royal families going head to head for the second year in a row, for the second night in a row. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, part 2. And based on our previous prediction, bloodline rules. It got to be bloodline rules.
Yeah.
It makes the most sense. I think
there's no other way to do
the direction in which people are expecting, we got to have bloodline rules attached to that.
Mm-hmm.
And I need the bloodline rules to be the most outrageous booking that you can possibly think of.
I need this to be what Tribal Combat was supposed to be.
Yeah,
Like make up for that L that y'all did with that shit. Make up for that tenfold in this match.
I agree. I need all the Samoans, and I need the Rhodes family too.
Yeah, man.
Shit, Dustin, if you can get
Yep.
him somehow, some way, have Dustin make an appearance. Shit,
For
get
sure.
Brandy, have Brandy
Mm-hmm.
versus Ava and shit. We're gonna have all the Samoans.
Get Ava out here. Damn.
Shit, we get Pharaoh
Yes, it's
Rhodes versus Solo.
gotta
Just
be
have them
wild.
niggas bark at each other.
Dog, if they turn that dog loose out here.
Shit, get the baby
Oh
involved
man.
too, man. Get the baby out there. Have Roman go to spear the baby. What's the baby named Liberty? Let's have Roman go
Yeah.
spear the baby and she just reverse it into the Cody Cutter and shit. Like Cody Cutter and then into a rock bottom.
Bruh, let me
The
find out
Rock
they
just
try to
how the Rock just rock bottom the baby right after that.
let me find out they try to book this like Stadium Stampede. Like
Hey, that'd be ill. It did just ultimately Cody's story has to do his little story shit.
mm-hmm.
We got Cody winning this one, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
I mean, even if I wanted to suspend a little disbelief and be like, yeah, Roman will get away again. D'Lo said this best because he did an interview on it. He said, first off, he said he never saw Cody as a top guy, and that's a conversation we got to have on another day. But
I'll have the conversation next week.
no, but at the end of the day, you can't do another 365 for this man to get him back into this position. It was hard enough doing it this year. Mm-hmm. The fact that we still kept it at that level, at that same energy for Cody, like they have been, and then some, is that's special in itself, and that tells you that this is the time to do it. But another year of doing it, ain't no way. That won't even make it to the summer. Like, there's only so many times that you can keep denying what people want before they stop believing it's gonna happen. So,
I agree.
Daniel Bryan was one of them scenarios, but it didn't even go this long. So, yeah, let the man have his championship and let's move on. It's not like Roman Reigns is retiring after this. We're gonna see him again.
But I think the best way for Cody Rhodes to win this match, Mama Rhodes come out there and she get in the ring. And then this is after Cody hit the Cody Cutter. He might have did a couple Cody Cutters on Roman. Put him
down. Yeah, he got to hit. He got
all the Samoans been taken care of. Everybody's been displaced. So now Cody and Roman face to face, head up. Nobody else is there. Because we already done had John Cena come out at this point too. I forgot to mention that in my theory.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's happening.
Because we seen John Cena on the back of the truck.
Yep.
Cody was getting his ass whooped. He got unfinished business with the bloodline too. So we pretty much probably guaranteed to see him. So now everybody done been displaced. Everybody gone. Cody and Roman. Cody hit them Cody Cutters again. And then he had Mama Rhodes come in. And Mama Rhodes whooped that nigga with the belt a couple times.
Ooh.
And then Mama Rhodes stand over Roman. She take a look at that belt, throw the belt into the crowd, do this shit. Mama Rhodes run the ropes, hit a people's elbow. Cody get the win 1, 2, 3. That's my prediction. Man.
That's wild.
That's how bloodline rules need. That's how I would do that shit. Just make it just so outrageous. Like, I seen a nigga a couple years ago use a tractor and lift the ring up.
Oh,
I need more outrageous than that.
That was some wild shit.
Yeah.
I think that was the first night like Triple H officially had like, full control of all the creative. So it's like he just broke his whole foot off in that show, like from start to finish. Like you could see it. But yeah, man, I need something wild. I mean, the obvious answer is like, amidst all the chaos and everything like that, probably something like Rock and Roman get together. They getting ready to get Cody the fuck up out of here, and you know, Roman off guard. He ain't suspecting nothing, and then just Rock just hit that rock bottom on him one time. Just let Cody handle his business. Hit them 3 crossroads, and it's game over. Cause probably in the summer or the next Mania, we gonna see Rock versus Roman. Cause here, nigga, damn.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, yeah, I can actually see that being the real way they go and do things because I mean we don't know what's gonna happen yet. We still got a couple more Rock and Roman segments to go.
Oh yeah,
We got them commercial free on Monday,
facts.
which y'all chose a good time to announce that because y'all got some competition on Monday night on TV.
Yes, sir.
LSU versus Iowa rematch.
Oh man. Yeah.
I just expect Roman to say some slick shit on Monday and the Rock to be like, "All right, nigga, that's strike 2."
Facts.
It did. Of course, they announced Meek Mill for Philly and WrestleMania and shit. So shout out to my boy Meek Mill.
I used to pray for times like this.
Who else from Philly should they have, man? We're gonna have this conversation again, so we can try to will this to existence.
Oh man.
They did just announce this past week Beanie Siegel and Young Chris at Wale Mania.
Wale, yeah, of course. Hey, get Gilly out there one time. Why not?
Why you ain't say Gilly from the jump? We should have been said Gilly too.
Yeah.
Gilly at Mania.
Who else, man?
I was watching WrestleMania 15, and Boyz II Men did America the Beautiful. Y'all can bring them back.
I won't be mad at it.
There's only 3 of them now, but y'all can bring them back.
It's okay. Oh.
Jill Scott.
Have her sing America the Beautiful to start the show?
Shit, I was saying she'd sing, bring out Bianca, Jade, Naomi.
There's no wrong answers here. There's no wrong answers.
You remember that song "Getting in the Way"?
Mm-hmm.
That's real fight music right there. It's appropriate.
Hey, listen.
Who else from Philly out here, man?
Gonna be extra
Freeway?
cultured at this Mania. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Damn.
Just get all the state property, man.
This generation might not know Freeway though.
Hell no. I'm gonna say it again, Eve.
Oh, damn. That's a good point. Well, see, I don't know. This Eve kind of just fell off. Like she
did.
She up here talking like she was held hostage for the first couple years of her career, talking about she had to put on that act and shit like that.
Okay.
Somebody got to hit her with a flash cam. Then
Yeah,
then bring Eve back.
Cassidy.
There we go. There we go. Okay. I can dig that.
What would Cassidy be doing?
Battle rapping?
Who?
Pretty sure. I don't know. I definitely saw him. I forget what it was. It wasn't TRL. It was something else. He was on one of them shits battle rapping not that long ago. I seen it.
That's crazy.
Nigga just be bored.
Yeah.
So give him something to do.
Facts. I know this is a little out there, but who the biggest name rapper from Philly of all time?
Damn.
Y'all know who, right?
Who?
You don't know for Will Smith. Will Smith at WrestleMania, dog.
Oh man. This nigga's Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. You wouldn't. I would pop for a Will Smith concert at WrestleMania just for like 20 minutes of him just performing the hits.
In 2024, ain't
yes.
No way. I'm not feeling.
I don't care what year it is. Yo, Ari Emanuel, cut the check for Will Smith.
Oh my god.
Please.
That's insanity.
Please. Hey man, I can't wait for WrestleMania. My favorite, second favorite show of the year. It's my favorite event of the year though, because it's just that energy behind it. It's what we watch wrestling all year long for to get to WrestleMania. So it's another one. I've been watching WrestleManias for a long time now.
Facts.
I've been watching WrestleManias live for over 20 years. I am old, my brother.
Yeah,
Another
man.
year, dog.
It's getting crazy.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a fun time. Let's plug our socials and get up out of here.
Yes, sir. Y'all can find me at ReHavoc24 on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, go check out the Havoc Hour, where I talk sports and entertainment on all streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Anchor, X, Spotify, Google Podcasts. The video versions are up on YouTube. All the content's out now.
Yeah, and I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TC Light, aka TCF baby. Please say the baby. Follow me on Instagram if you feel like it. TC.Fontaine. I don't post on there. Follow me on my photography Instagram. I might post a little something on there. I might have to go in the archives and find something to post.
Yep.
That's FOY.flicks. And of course, follow Young Kings Wrestling everywhere, man. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, at YK Wrestling. And we out here, man. WrestleMania season. Hashtag save Ricky Starks. Out here hurting my man's like crazy.
Another one.
Y'all seen
Another one.
Shout out to Matt Cardona for showing up on Collision though.
Facts.
Challenge was the Cope Open.
Yeah.
I don't like the Cope Open. You could have like the Coping challenge is right there, my nigga.
That's true though.
That's a story right there, man. You know, Edge brought him into the game.
Facts. Long-term booking.
Did it directly, but yeah, long-term booking. It's cool to see Matt Cardona showing up every now and again. So,
facts.
You know where Matt Cardona need to show up.
It's only a matter of time.
So, big soon.
Especially they gonna be going to going to Netflix, and we not gonna be so much PG no more. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what time it is.
We gonna get more of them shits like The Rock did the other night on Netflix. They're just showing us what they.
Hey, exactly.
Giving a preview.
Exactly.
This
Tony Khan, count your days, fam.
Oh yeah, they might be cooked for that. They don't even got a TV deal yet, bro.
Right.
Y'all got like 6 months for y'all shit to.
He keep trying for this cookie cutter shit. You better start listening to these people that you got in your circles and start letting them take the reins, cause
he trying. It might be too little, too late. Like he trying to hire people to.
People. Like all these old EVPs that came from WWE, signing them up left and right. Like, yeah, okay, all right.
I guess you getting some people with experience, but like these people that was like the new dude that they just hired, the COO. I'm about to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still on the show. So they got a new COO, like some African brother. Shout out to him. Mm-hmm. Look like he may be a Clemson fan because he got a Clemson hoodie on this picture I see. Then Kosher Irby. Yeah, he's a new chief operating officer. Will oversee all strategic planning and execution of live events, marketing, finance, human resources, licensing. Damn, nigga, everything. He got a Clemson hoodie on because he's a Clemson grad. Yeah. No, he's not. He used to work at Clemson. He used to work in Clemson athletics. So.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
There we go. That's why he has a Clemson hoodie on. He also used to work for WWE as the regional director of live events. And then he worked for the PBR, the Professional Bull Riders, too. So he has a lot of experience. So hopefully this works out for him. But like I said, it may be too little too late for them to do that. People were suggesting this shit years ago, and it was just, they don't need to do it. That's a WWE thing. They don't operate like this. And now we see why they were operating like that. Because you need people in these positions. Like, business not doing well.
Right.
It might be too late to put a Band-Aid over it, man. Like, we need some gauze and some more shit now.
Exactly.
Might need surgery. Might need to go in there and cut the shit out that's not working.
Stop being hard-headed.
You see, you major bed laying it. We don't want AEW to die for multiple reasons. One, niggas is getting paid. Two,
Exactly.
the musty wrestling fans, they don't go to the shows no more. Like the last couple years I went to WWE shows, I've enjoyed that shit more than the shows before the pandemic I was going to.
Right.
Cause y'all niggas weren't there. Y'all stopped
Exactly.
going to them shows now. Y'all got your own little playground to be in, and I like that.
Right.
Shout out to them. Shout out to Kosha Irby.
Mm-hmm.
Some other people got hired too. We can't look them up right now. It'll take forever.
Yeah, we done went over already.
Yeah, we big over. So we'll be back, man, next episode.
Said I'll be back to hold you down. I don't wanna leave you,
But we gotta go right now. WrestleMania. Yeah. Shout out to WrestleMania. I want to play the WrestleMania theme song one more time. Yeah. It's our Linda McMahon theme music.
Right. Hey, low key, once Diddy starts snitching, we gonna have to lose that Trey Songz shit too.
Yeah. you know he gonna snitch on Buddy.
Yeah.
He about to be cooked. So we're gonna have to find something else.
Yes, sir.
But we'll be back, y'all. Appreciate y'all if you listen this far. Plug us, man. Go check us out. YKWrestling.com. We out of here.
Go.
Yes, sir.